And now we have a very special guest with us, Elijah Durkin, a.k.a. Johnny from Planet Diarrhea. Come on out, Johnny.
Thank you.
All right, it's amazing to have you on the show, Johnny. I'm so glad you could be here.
It's nice to be here, Lucas. Thank you for inviting me on the show.
All right, boy, do we got a lot to talk about. First, let's start with that concert you just had a couple days ago. Heard it was a sold-out concert. Amazing concert is what I heard.
Yes, at the Symphonium Theater. It was me and my co-star Frankie. We had a sold-out crowd at the Symphonium Theater up on Hollywood Boulevard, past the gated community, where we actually got our. We're actually staying for the weekend, which is a very nice house, by the way. Everybody in the city's been very nice to us, and with our first concert going on, and with all the hype around our names, we were able to really pull it off, and I think people really enjoyed it.
That is what I heard. I saw multiple tweets over Twitter. Anyways, I have a few questions for you, Johnny, aka Elijah Durkin. So what was your I want to know about the name. How did you guys start that very iconic name that we know in the rap world today?
So Planet Diarrhea was a name that, it was a backup name that we had come up with, a few other names we thought of that we thought was going to be our original name. So we put them out there on our streaming devices, and nothing really accumulated around our name. So we said, just screw it, why don't we just make our name Planet Diarrhea and look how that goes. And that's when our all 5 of our songs hit over 5 million views, and we were able to bring in money over the next couple of months, and that's where the name Planet Diarrhea stuck, and we were able to perform live at the Symphonium Theater.
Amazing. And another question, can we get any update or any secret announcements with me and the audience across the world? Is there any chance an album will be coming out anytime soon?
Actually, yes, our album for Planet
You heard it here,
Diarrhea
folks.
will be coming out next Friday. Actually, when we're playing the Symphonium Theater again next Friday, and that's when we will be dropping merch and an album. Actually,
you heard it here, folks. The leader of the band has confirmed an album and merch will be coming out next Friday, so stay tuned for that. All right, I have another question for you. Where and how did you meet your co-rapper Frankie? Because he seems like a very diverse man, just like you, and us across the world want to know. How did you meet him?
All right, well, his name's Nate. My name's Elijah. But we came up with Johnny and Frankie, actually, in a very particular way. We were one time out. We actually met in elementary school, and we've always been friends since then. But one time we were out, and we had just started rapping, and someone got us confused for someone on the #1 charts. So they were up #1 like 7 or 8 years ago, and they called us Johnny and Frankie, which was actually part of a band called the Brown Laces a few years ago. And I guess that name just always stuck with us because we thought it was pretty funny that people were calling us by the #1 charts. But I mean, now we are the #1 charts, so it feels good.
All right. Thank you so much for being on the show with us today. It was such a pleasure. Can we give a round of applause for Elijah Durkin? Thank you so much for being on. Have a great night.
You too.
Thank you so much for watching The Late Show. I'm your host, Lucas Taylor, and have a good night.